Hey everyone and welcome. In this video, we're going to learn the text type tool in Maya. And first, let's figure out where you can find it. The most common spot? Head up to the Create menu at the top, and then go down the list until you see Type. That's the traditional way, though there are also other locations where you can access this tool. Personally, I use the option in the polygon shelf. Look at your shelf up here. See this icon that looks like a big letter T? The Polygon Type tool. Clicking this does the same thing as the menu. And bam! Instant 3D text appears right there in our scene, and the attribute editor pops open on the right. The most important bit initially is this big box under the Text tab. Let's get rid of the default. How about Beginner Type Maya Tutorial? See how it updates live in the viewport? Pretty neat. To demonstrate the next settings better, let's move Tutorial down to the next line. We can also pin this Attribute Editor tab, so it stays visible even if we select something else. Using the shortcut Alt+B, I can cycle through different background colors for the viewport. I'll set it to black so we can see the text a bit better. And then I'll turn off the grid using this icon here. Right above where we typed, you see the font controls. This first drop-down list lets you pick the actual font style. Maya shows you all the compatible fonts installed on your computer. Let's scroll through. Wow, lots of choices. Let's pick a standard one for now, like Arial. Next to the font name, we have the font style. If your chosen font has variations like bold, italic, light, black, etc., you'll find them here. Not all fonts have these. And this last drop down here, often set to any by default, is for the writing style. This is mainly important if you're using fonts designed for different languages, with unique character sets. For regular English, just leaving it as any works perfectly fine. Okay, we used Arial earlier to demonstrate the basic settings. Just keep in mind that options like font styles aren't available in every font. Now, let's choose a different one. Maybe something like Showcard Gothic, just for fun. Let's move down from the font selection. We're still in the main text tab here. See these alignment icons? They work just like in a word processor. The first one aligns the text to the left edge of its bounding box. The middle one centers the text, and the third one aligns it to the right. Click through them to see the difference. For the following demonstration, it's better to have the text on two lines again. So let's put Maya Tutorial back on the second line. Alright, next down is font size. This slider lets you easily scale your text up or down. Tracking controls the overall space between all the letters. If you increase the value, the letters spread out evenly. Decrease it, and they get cozier. This affects the entire text block. Kerning scale. Kerning is the spacing between specific pairs of letters. Leading scale controls the vertical spacing between lines of text. Think of it as line height. And space width scale. Adjust the width of the actual space character itself. Handy for tightening or loosening up the space between words. Last, but definitely not least on this tab, is the Type Manipulator button. This is a really powerful one. Click this button, and look, our text in the viewport now has these little handles on it. This is the Type Manipulator. By default, it's in character mode. This means you can click on the handle for an individual letter, like this B, and move it around. Drag the arrows left or right to manually adjust kerning, or move it up or down for custom positioning. You can select the E, tweak its position, maybe move the G down. You can click on the little square handle to scale the character too, though we're mostly moving here. Let's just go through and randomly adjust a few more letters. This gives you incredibly fine control over the look, directly in the viewport. Very precise. Now here's another cool trick. If you go over to your main Maya toolbar on the left and double-click the Move Tool icon, it opens the Tool Settings window. See Manipulator mode? It's set to character. Let's change that to Word. Now, when I click on our text in the viewport, see how it selects the entire word type. The manipulator handles now affect the whole word. I can drag it left or right, up or down as a single unit. Let's try selecting and moving beginner. Now tutorial. See how that works. You can also choose line mode if you have multiple lines of text. All right, that covers the core features within the text tab. In part 2, we'll take this text and bring it to life using the exciting options in the animation tab. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.